Okay, team, so we nailed both our upside targets and our downside targets from the last thread of analysis that we put up. Admittedly, yes, I unfortunately missed one day, guys. So let's go ahead and try to get caught up here entirely with the crypto world, right? Because it is kind of suffering a little bit, and it did appear that we got a little lower than normal here on this one iteration, guys. So let's go ahead and find out how much more downside we have. And I can already see too that it's in light of BTC creating some new lows and approaching also that EMA 9, that dreaded EMA 9 that we've been speaking about here for a few days now. So let's find out in this episode here, guys, and see what is good or what is bad, right? But before we do that, welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. My name is Arca, coming at you here at 9:15 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday, November 16th, and spot price action on XRP is currently sitting at 224.60. Continuous rejection here at this 224, 225 level. But I got to tell you that it is a point of it is a point of major inflection, and as we remove some of these moving averages and drawings and stuff, we can go ahead and just start pointing out the existence of price action right at that green cursor. And yeah, you can see just right up here, 227s, right? We have a huge resistance right there at that 224, right above here at 226, and massive amounts of resistance there at 226.74 as well, guys. So yeah, there's a lot in the way there for us to combat. Now, what I didn't like, guys, was actually the weekly time frame. And the weekly time frame absolutely closed in a pretty bearish candle here. So the pump to the upside that we're getting right now, guys, that relative to historic price, you can see right in here, right? So much of these candles right along my cursor here, so many of these candles have a huge support and resistance area, which is right where we reached on this weekly bar here, guys. So this kind of suggests a continuation to the downside, but we've already been prepared for something like that anyway, right, guys? So those targets, just to remind everybody, this still is presently in play unless there's some kind of a unless there's some kind of a bullish catalyst or something, guys. But yeah, this would be your retest of the upside here, and we had already pointed that out, right? This is that area right there, guys, 226.50 to 225.74 from 2 days ago, and this is that major resistance that we would use on a retrace to potentially I really don't want that to happen, right, guys? But please do remember that, failing these areas here would absolutely entail into a drop of 206.79 to 203.99, and observing BTC it's certainly looking like it right now, guys. Okay, so this, let's go toward, yeah, this is your EMA 9 target on a bi-monthly. It kind of dropped just a little bit here because, of course, we made a new low, and the Bitcoin spot price actually made a low to 92,943 from the bottom side targets that we already had put together, guys. The $92,000 target, let me show you from this side of the drawing here. So that's what it looks like right now, guys. This is that bottom side that we just made from this thesis that we put together, right, just a few days ago. So we are just at about that 80% to the targets that we were expecting here. So yeah, this would be a very short-term time frame, a weekly bar retrace before it can continue towards the downside. It is a lot of downside momentum, guys. So let's see what happens at around these targets of 91 to 88,529. And also remember one more thing, that we did speak about that potential failure of the EMA 9 at this position on a bi-monthly in order for us to reach the 84,000 or now 82,613 on a quarterly bar EMA 9. So those are a couple of the things that we need to kind of watch out for and see what's up. But yeah, it's just macro time frame distributions, guys. It happens the way it does, and It's inevitable, unfortunately, right? But you can see, right, even here on a quarterly chart, that's kind of what the move has been, right? You just create that new high, come back, pull, and then continue. So if it does need to do it again, then it actually may be not such a bad thing for the bulls, even though, yes, it's a gigantic drop. But overall, it would just be a new higher low. Okay, guys. So aside from that, guys, please remember that I will never contact you first or ask you for your XRP or for your crypto wallet or anything. I'm not greeting you when you're coming into the Arca Bulls trading team. I'm not sending you a friend request first. I'm not messaging you, nothing, guys. Okay, so if any Arca comes up to you first, immediately assume that it is a scam, because it is. Okay, guys, but yes, still waiting for these lower bound targets here, guys. And in light of those lower bound targets from BTC reaching the 91,002 to 89,008, that would probably be your XRP back down into the areas of 219 to just around the new low of 215.64. Let's see how this reacts, guys. But there's a lot of pressure towards that downside. Let's just see how this kind of moves along. Okay, guys, but yeah. I think this is a pretty good place to leave off. Should you have any questions or concerns, you know where to reach me at arcabulls@gmail.com, and everything should be cool. We'll speak to you later, Gator. All right, team. Adios, and yeah, adios. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever, ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very good rest of your night and or day, and I will catch you at the Bell Mañana. Adios, team. Oh yeah.